Lo lanu Shaddai lo lanu Lo lanu Shaddai lo lanu Ki l'shimcha tein kavod al chastecha al amitecha Ki l'shimcha tein kavod al chastecha al amitecha lo lanu Shaddai lo lanu lo lanu Shaddai lo lanu.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our Shabbat at home together. We're so grateful you could join us tonight. We invite you to sign into the comments section and let us and everyone else know that you're here with us. Tonight, my partner Zoe is at her daughter's high school graduation. At her school, they're inviting each senior to walk across the stage by themselves with only their family in attendance. The good news is that Judith Markowitz has graciously agreed to lead the service with me tonight. Judith is, of course, in her home while I am in mine, and we're leading together on Zoom through Facebook Live. This week, more than 21 states began to reopen from the shelter in place, and with more businesses reopening, we also saw a surge in COVID-19 cases. So we're all wanting to return to the life we once knew, and we need to remember how serious the virus is. Around our country, people continue to protest and demand accountability for the institutional racism that has plagued us as a people. And we pray for those people, for the health of those people as well. And as we did last week, we reach out again to our Black Beth Chaim members and to the entire African American community and say, we are with you. We can no longer stand idly by. If not now, when? So it's Shabbat. And I want to ask Judith to lead us in a prayer of welcome for Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem. Please feel free to join in if you can.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Baruch Hu L'Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidchem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Welcome among us, messengers of shalom, angels of the highest one. From deep within us, majesty of majesty, Come then in shalom, blessing us with shalom, leaving us with holy shalom. From deep within us, majesty of majesties, the blessed Holy One.
Lovely. Thank you, Judith. So it's now time to light our Shabbat candles. If you're at home and your candles are ready, we invite you to light with us. If you've already lit or you just want to join with us, you're more than welcome. Here, it's time to welcome Shabbat in this beautiful way. So, kindle the light. We move into this time of feeling our blessings. We gather in the light symbolically. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner להדליק נר של שבת. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Psalm 21 teaches us, Esa Enai. Lift up our eyes. We lift up our eyes to the mountains. We seek to find a perspective that inspires us in times of challenge such as this. Judith will start with the melody and add the beautiful words of the psalm, and I'm going to mute myself so I can sing along with her.
Shamayim v'aretz Ezri Me'im Adonai Oseh Shamayim v'aretz Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai 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 Haydai dai dai dai
Now it's time for the Borchu, the time in which we claim our power to connect to the source of all blessing. If you're able, please rise. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. And the blessing gives us strength and makes our visions clear. And the blessing gives us peace and the courage to dare as we bless the source of life. So we are blessed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Let me sit back down. Get comfortable. We sing the first and last lines of our prayer Ma'ariv Aravim, and then we will offer the beautiful translation. It's really more of a interpretation that's in our Siddur, our prayer book. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim. Praised are you, God, ruler of the universe, who has ordained the rhythm of life. The day with its light calls to activity and exertion. But when the day wanes, when with the setting of the sun, colors fade, we cease from our labors and welcome the tranquility of the night. The subdued light of the moon and stars, the darkness and the stillness about us invite rest and repose. Trustfully we yield to the quiet of sleep, for we know that while we are unaware of what goes on within and around us, our powers of body and mind are renewed. Therefore, at this evening hour, we seek composure of spirit. We give thanks for the day and its tasks, and for the night and its rest. Praised are you, God, who brings on the evening. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. As a kavanah, a spiritual intention for the Shema and Ve'ahavta, Judith offers this prayer, open up our eyes. And then we'll move into the Shema and Ve'ahavta together if you're able.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love Negev. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that we are one, and we will know that all is one.
Please join with me. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malachuto Leolam Vaed V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshavtam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein enecha וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. The Hashkivenu prayer says, Ufros alenu sukat shlomecha, spread over us the shelter of your peace. And Judith will lead us in this beautiful Jewish prayerful lullaby.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'ha'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us early wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. 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 Amen.
Amen. Thank you. So normally if we were in sanctuary, we would have some quiet time for the Amidah, our standing silent prayer. So let's take a few moments and Mm. We're invited to turn inwards and to listen to the prayer of our hearts at this moment. And during this time, Judith will sing a quiet nigun just to lift us up in this time of silence. Mm. Now it's time for our prayer for peace. Judith leads us in Shalom Rav. Again, please sing along if you're able.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. B'tov benecha levarech et amcha Yisrael. B'chait uv'chasha b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
Amen. This is my last service before going on vacation. During my absence, our wonderful lay leaders, Judith Markowitz and Aaron Gabriel, Drew Porter, will be leading our Friday night services. This time of community gathering has been so important to many of us during the COVID-19 pandemic. I trust that the community will continue to gather during these next several weeks. I'm so grateful to our lay leaders who have stepped up as they so often do. I want to reflect on our own communal response to the enormous challenge we have navigated through COVID-19 and the powerful movement for social justice that has been led by Black Lives Matter, with the shocking killings at the hands of the police and others, including Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and of course, George Floyd. First, I want to acknowledge the hard work the board has done to continue to program and provide information and services to our members during this difficult time. The whole board, I wish I had time to name each and every one, but I'm going to specifically um, lift up and acknowledge the gift to us that is Mary Jo Smith, president of the board. She has done an extraordinary job of keeping our community together. Her expertise in communication and her savvy tech skills have been a shining light during this challenging time. I have personally leaned on her for so much help with all that we're doing on Zoom and Facebook Live, and she's always been there. Every day we talk, and she's kept a very upbeat and positive attitude that she communicates through her beautiful communications to our entire Beth Chaim community. Thank you, Mary Jo. Our families, I want to acknowledge especially the 7 families that have had their B'nai Mitzvah postponed. They have been so patient, so understanding in the midst of not knowing. Anyone who's planned a bar bat mitzvah knows how much work is involved. And to have to postpone, reschedule, deal with all the headaches involved, we so honor your trust and your resourcefulness, and mostly your faith that this will be all right. Because it will, and we thank you. Grace Munoz, our Beit Midrash principal. The job that Grace has done with support of the faculty and support staff, getting our school back up and running so quickly, providing our families with Hebrew midweek and Sunday morning with Eve's music, and all of our teachers stepping up, many of whom who had no idea how to teach through Zoom, and through the help of Ellen Rosenbluth and others, got crash courses and really did remarkably well. This community owes Grace such a debt of gratitude for everything she's done in leading our school through difficult times. We are so blessed to have Ellen Rosenbluth as our incoming Beit Midrash principal. Ellen is an enormously talented educator. And you can always see this by the fact that the kids she teaches fall in love with her. She's so present and has such a wonderful spirit. We're so fortunate that Ellen was able to take the reins from Grace, and our transition, especially during this challenging time, has been as close to seamless as humanly possible. And we all thank them. COVID-19 was just becoming a thing during our annual Winter Nights program at St. Timothy's Church, when our community steps up for homeless families in this area. Together with St. Timothy's, provide shelter, and we bring dinners and provide support for homework and childcare and everything that these families so desperately need. Our Tikkun Olam chair, Naomi Ehrlich, was suddenly faced with lots of people backing out of their commitments out of fear for their health and safety, and understandably so. But Naomi, her husband Scott, our past president of the board, and their sons picked up the slack and did a Herculean job of ensuring that the homeless families we served were not left in the lurch. What an incredible mitzvah. This is the best of who we are as a community. In addition, Naomi has joined Kim Thompson, our Chesed chair, in stepping forward to lead our community's response to joining with the anti-racist movement that is rising up across our country, with support from people all over the world. Kim made an impassioned speech to our board just last night, and she and Naomi and I will be very involved in thinking through how we can effectively listen, learn, and respond to this powerful wave of social justice sweeping our nation. What a blessing to our community. Thank you, Kim and Naomi, again. There is much work to be done to discern how we can keep our community together and thriving during these unprecedented global challenges. I want to mention Carlos Munoz and his finance team, including people like Judith and others, for providing extraordinary leadership during this time. Thank you. Thank you. We have, as a community, suffered significant losses during these past few months. First, one of our most beloved community leaders, Ralph Blyer, may his memory be a blessing, died of brain cancer surrounded by his amazing family. Then Mark Friedman, may his memory be a blessing, seemingly in perfect health, died of a massive heart attack. What a profound loss this was. And finally, a little over a week ago, 18-year-old Noah Shearer died suddenly and unexpectedly. What a tragedy. I want to acknowledge in particular the way Jeff and Carolyn Rovner simply showed up and did whatever was needed to be done for the Shearer family. Again, such a wonderful example of who we are. In these difficult moments, our community has responded with love, compassion, and acts of caring for our families suffering immeasurable loss. Our community, like every faith community, has been tested mightily, and I'm proud of how we have responded. On a personal note, most of you know that about my older brother Bernie and his life and death struggle with COVID-19. Thank God he continues to recover, and this week he was walking with a walker. The support I received and my family received from this community has been amazing. The prayers, the Caring Bridge posts, the reaching out. My family has been is so grateful for this extraordinary Beth Chaim love and support. Again, thank you so much. Finally, I want to thank my partner Zoe, who, as a relatively new member of Beth Chaim, has stepped up in a remarkable way, often giving 2 days a week to help me lead services, Havdalah, and providing support for programs for our community. I'm grateful. We're all grateful. Rabbi Chaya Gusfield has graciously agreed to provide emergency rabbinic backup while I'm gone. Many of you know her, and she knows and loves this community. We're in very good hands. I hope to find a way to, in this time off, to focus on self-care and spend time with my sons after testing and self-quarantining. I hope to return with renewed energy and even more passion for this sacred work of spiritual leadership of our wonderful community. There are big challenges ahead, and I am confident with the leadership we have in place and the culture of caring in our community that we will be just fine. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Amen. So now we invite you to, as we do in every service, take a moment to visualize loved ones and friends who are in need of this prayer of healing. We include those around the world who are sick from the COVID-19 virus, and we include all those who are healing from the violence and that our country has has suffered as well over this period of time. You're welcome to type in the names of your own loved ones who are in need of this prayer, if you wish. And so we say, God of compassion, source of healing, God who blessed Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, we pray to you on behalf of, we invite you to intone the names of loved ones you want to include in this deep prayer of healing. And we include Steve Butter and Sybil Stewart, Jessica Colas' father and friend, Daryl Davidson, Marty Bach, Tim Carter, Mark Garretts, Jason Moss, Don Messing, Cheryl Adler, Nancy Cook, Charlotte and Irving Markowitz, Craig Dixon, David ben David Vedina, Naama Levana ben Bat Avraham Vesara, Mildred Bernstein, Robert Glazier, Lorette Abrams, Sharon's mom, Savion Plum, Paul Head, Judith Damboak, Naftali Ben Yidel Veshifra, Beth Siegel, Bill Bat Eliyahu V'chaya, Tzipor Rachel Bat Esther V'Aryeh, David Ben Esther V'Aryeh, Binyamin Nachshon Ben Esther V'Aryeh. For all of these and all we are holding in our hearts, we offer this Mishaberach. Please join in with us.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Mikol Habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us to find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach Imotenu Mikol Habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Dear God, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, healing of body, healing of spirit, and give strength to those who lovingly provide them with care. And we say together, Amen. Amen. As I mentioned earlier this past week, Noah Shearer was buried in San Diego by his family. Our hearts go out to his parents, Scott and Teresa, his siblings, Michael, Luke, Zach, Zalman, and Amanda. We will let people know when the virtual Shiva gathering will be. There is a sign up for providing food and the happenings. Emails have gone out. If you're able to show some love and support for the family, it would mean a lot to them. Thank you. So I want to invite those who are in mourning or observing a yahrzeit to now rise for the mourner's Kaddish. The Yortzites this week for our community are Fred Schenk, father of Terry Brown, Regina Udine, mother of Jody Udine, Judith Weiss, mother of David Weiss, Betsy Borochoff, mother of Nancy Orgel, and Victor Adelson, father of Bonnie Adelson. And we include in this Kaddish all those who have died as victims of racism in the recent weeks, as well as those who have died from the COVID-19. So I'd like to ask those who are in the first year of mourning to please rise to honor the memory of these loved ones. Those who are observing a Yortzeit are invited to rise. And anyone else who feels the need to offer the Kaddish tonight is invited to join us as we embrace the concept of Zichronam Livracha. May their memories be a blessing. For all these, we offer this Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah. V'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon, uv'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, leolam u'liolmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal. Shemei dekurishah. B'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush bechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Zecher, zecher, zecher. Tzadikim livracha, livracha. May. Their memories bless our days, bless our days. Tomorrow morning, there will be a Torah study on Zoom at 11 a.m. Zoe and I will be doing a virtual Havdalah, a 15-minute sweet ritual of saying goodbye to Shabbat on Facebook Live tomorrow at 7. This Sunday evening, June 7th at 5 p.m., Zoe and I are participating in the International Reimagine Festival, an initiative to help us all rethink our relationship to serious illness, the dying process, and death itself. We are privileged to be able to present a program called Soul Connecting, Healing Someone in ICU Isolation. It's about the spiritual tools and innovative use of technology that my family employed to stay connected to my brother Bernie while he was in ICU isolation, as well as enabling all of us to support one another during this terrible time. There's a link on the Beth Chaim members page. There's no cost for the program, but you do need to register in order to join the Zoom, get on the Zoom program. So, it's now time for our Kiddush and Motzi. We hope you have wine. For the sweetness of being together even in this virtual way on Shabbat, to affirm the importance of community in all of our lives, the sweetness of this moment. And I want to again thank Judith for joining and leading in the beautiful way she does. Thank you, Judith. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim. Nice. Shabbat shalom. And Zoe went off to be with her daughter, but she's baked challah. Thank you, Zoe. And so we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Can't wait to dig into that. So we conclude this Kabbalat Shabbat, this welcoming of Shabbat into our homes, into our lives, with a prayer from Debbie Friedman, may her memory be a blessing, called Tfilat HaDerech, a prayer as we go on our way, as we move into Shabbat and hopefully have time to go outside and take a long walk and breathe in the healthy air. Judith, please lead us out.
May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May we be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find its way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen.
Amen. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.